It's extraordinary to think that out of the billions of people who inhabit the planet, there's only one of you. So, celebrate your uniqueness on being different. A very good day. My name is Issabelle and I am a Form 3 student of SMK Singai, and I would like to give a review of a book that I have read entitled Miss Peregrine's House of Peculiar Children, The Conference of the Birds. It is written by one of New York Times best-selling authors, Ransom Riggs, and is the 5th novel in the Miss Peregrine's franchise. It has a total of 336 pages and 14 chapters. Its genre mainly focuses on young adult fiction, supernatural, and fantasy, and was set sometime during the 19th century. The characters in this novel are mostly teenagers around the ages of 15 to 19 years of age. There are a few characters that are frequently mentioned in this book, such as Jacob Portman, the savior or the hope of the peculiar dome, Noor, the wanted child, as well as Cowl and the Whites, who are the antagonists of the story. The whole plot in this novel is simply Jacob going on a mission to save Noor, a peculiar who possesses magical or supernatural abilities such as conjuring fire, teleportation, time traveling, or telekinesis. Left with only a few puzzling clues, Jacob must go on a thrill-seeking adventure to find V, the most mysterious and most powerful of apes, along with old friends Hugh, Bronwyn, Emma, and a few others. Although the plot may seem intricate, but the bond among the friends in the group who eventually feel like one big family are what attracts me the most. While reading this novel, I realized how much I had in common with the protagonist, Jacob Portman, especially when he tried his very best to fulfill his grandfather's dying wish, even if it meant having to sacrifice himself just so that the whole of Peculiardom would be safe. It's like seeing a reflection of myself, because I would have done the same as well to ensure the safety of those I care about. Because I believe if something is worth fighting for, then we must go to great length to protect it. Let me also share with you about a group of people who were the exact contrast of Jacob. How I despise them! I think most readers of the Conference of the Birds would agree with me on this one. The Whites. The choice of words used by the author in certain chapters telling about the Whites was very clever and impactful, I feel. This is because he wrote it in such a manner that made me, as the reader, despise the character. Additionally, I really liked how the elements of an evil person was highlighted in the story. The impact of negativity would cause everyone to turn against each other. Seeing how this story indirectly prompts readers to reflect on this truth eases my heart. The book itself is quite unique, not only due to its characters, but also because of its contents. I find it exceptionally intriguing that the author had inserted several vintage photographs in this book, collected personally by himself from all around the world. I've learned 3 important lessons from this story. First and foremost, the differences within ourselves does not make us peculiar. For example, Noor, who was regarded as peculiar, but in the end, it was a peculiarity that saved others. From this we know that instead of being ashamed of ourselves, we should learn to embrace our differences because that is what makes us unique. Secondly, we must not be easily deceived by what we see externally because things don't always seem to how they appear to be. This is shown when the author would constantly throw surprises at readers, even when we thought things were starting to look better. Thirdly, this story is an eye-opener to show that we are stronger when we unite despite our differences, when Miss Peregrine had united with a group of children to fight off evil. Ultimately, good will always triumph over evil. As the saying goes, strength lies in differences and not in similarities. I highly recommend this book to be read by all of you, especially to those who enjoy a storyline consisting of numerous twists and turns and suspense. It is also suitable to be read by those who feel as though they are inferior to others, as it can help boost their confidence. Overall, The Conference of the Birds is indeed an amazing read because it is highly relatable, especially among teenagers who are still trying to accept themselves. So, this book is definitely a must-read for all peculiar fans out there. That's all from me and have a nice day.